This is related to the Dharmsthala issue. Earlier we told you how the main complainant, the whistleblower in this case, has been sent to custody of the SIT, the Special Investigation Team that's probing the matter for about 10 days. Now we have a reaction coming in from K. Annamalai of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Annamalai goes after Karnataka government. And in fact, he has put out a post as well on social media platform X, and that's the post I'm talking about that you can see on your screens right now. Let me just read out the important part here. And he says, and I quote, "It is extremely disturbing to note that one masked man took the entire government machinery of the Karnataka state for granted for over a month with the sole aim of denigrating one of the pillars of Sanatan Dharma, the Dharmsthala temple. There is not just one man's doing, but a larger conspiracy that is yet to be unmasked." So he, in fact, has called what's happening in Dharmsthala, the investigation that's going on, the kind of complaint that was really made, as some kind of a conspiracy. He's talking about a larger conspiracy that is yet to be unmasked. He also goes on to say, and I quote him again, "It was idiotic on the part of Congress government in Karnataka to have given legitimacy to the masked man's baseless allegations without even shred of prima facie evidence. In its desperation, it constituted an SIT, ordered random excavations at 13 different sites, and shamelessly projected them as burial grounds linked to the temple. Further, they found one skeleton at one of the sites, but it turned out to be a man, contrary to the claims of this masked man. At one more site, the bones that were found of someone who likely died by suicide recently and again was a male, which is in contrast to the allegations that were put across by the whistleblower in this particular case." In fact, Annamalai has also said, to top it all, during the course of this random digging up, a woman named Sujata Bhatt was coerced into filing a false complaint that her daughter had gone missing in 2003, and later she admitted that the daughter's existence was fake and that certain individuals had forced her to file this complaint. So clearly now BJP is hinting at some kind of a conspiracy here as far as the Dharmsthala issue is concerned. We'll have to wait and see the reactions that are now going to come from the government of Karnataka in this particular case. Meanwhile, let's move on and shift